Hey everybody, welcome back to June 14th. Just kidding. It's been a year since it's been June 14th, so welcome back. My firm belief that kitty cats come into our life to teach us how to respect other boundaries. Because, like, I've been pissing off these cats today. I've been trying to give them like a little bit of a stretch. They don't want to stretch. I'm like, I just need to stay in my own lane. I'm sorry. You're your own creature. Let me leave you alone. And then like one of the kitties likes to go underneath the blanket, and I borderline sat on the cat for just a second. It is terrible. But so we're having beef. Ain't that right, Sativa? Come here. Yeah, she ain't coming. On the other hand, I told Dream, I said, please go get me a chipmunk. And he did. He got me a chipmunk. And I was like, wow. And, I was like, maybe he got this shit for himself. But he came in, he was like telling me and Sativa, like, yo, guys, look what I dropped right in the house. And I'm like, I don't really want that. But I told him respectfully, like, thank you. I know I said go get a chipmunk earlier, but I actually don't eat chipmunks. And he was like, no. And then he went and he ate his processed cat food. So I was like, wow, that was really for me. Maybe it wasn't, but I thought it was. And anyways, I haven't been able to watch my tarot videos the same way because I just watch them and I'm just like, this is bullshit. Like, it keeps saying, like, you're about to go somewhere great. And I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, what? Like, listening to this is pissing me off. Because, like, I ain't going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But I will say one thing about rock bottom is, after you've been there for a couple years and, you built your casa at rock bottom and now it's your comfort zone. I will say that there's a creative zone you get into. You hit rock bottom and you're like, I want to make shit. And that, I will say, I love getting to explore, making new shit, creating new shit, especially when it comes to my writing. For years, I've always been like, I probably won't write a book. And I'm like, why the fuck did I ever say that? You know what I'm good at? I'm good at yapping about nothing and living in my head. That's what authors do. That's what authors do. I mean, boom, bada boom, I think I found a life path. Anyways, I did read a book called Some Can Whistle by this guy named Larry. I finished it this morning, and it was amazing. And it just showed me, time is precious. And aging is happening. So, like, max a credit card and do some cool shit. And then pass. I'm sorry. Look, why am I going to spend a life? Like, okay, I'm kind of against being optimistic all the time. I love being optimistic, and I think naturally I always come back to, like, seeing the brighter side just because truly I'm an optimist, to be honest. The cup is getting filled, but I'm so bad at shaving. Like, how? Because I choose to shower in the dark? Maybe that's why. I spent about 6 hours just, like, writing my own shit and really obsessing over it. And I am just realizing, like, reading is making me a better writer and making me want to write more. Sorry, I know I always talk about writing. I also always talk about AI. I've noticed through having a YouTube channel that there's only so much a person can talk about. Meaning, like, you talk to somebody probably for, like, a good 2 hours and you know what they're going to talk about, because, like, even on my YouTube videos, like, I just retell the same bad stories. I'm like, you know what happened? I got on the wagon and then it drove and I was like, what the frick? And then I'll tell the same story to a stranger, or to my mom. It's bad if, like, I know you in real life, but you might also watch me because it's like, damn, guys, I have nothing to talk about now. Don't watch me and know me. No, it's okay. Please watch me. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't watch me and know me. The thing I read from the book I read is, like, sometimes people think they're helping, but they're low-key just harming. So the only piece of advice I have from that is just try not to spew so much negativity at people, even if you think, like, you're morally superior than them, because we're all morally weak. Even us who just go, I have values and I try to stick to them. We're failing all the time. So let's not judge each other. But let's also not just accept each other so much that we bleed into toxic cycles. Boundaries are so important. That's why we have cats. I'm against being blindly optimistic and like forcefully optimistic. I hate that. Sometimes it's like just match the frequency. Just match what people feel, because I feel like sometimes it's just good to be like, I am so miserable, I hate it. And I also hate hustle culture. I hate hustle culture. That's a true opinion I have. I hate that sometimes whenever you talk to people about things, like their only advice is like, well, you gotta get on the grind. It's like, I don't care for that. I don't want to get on the grind. I don't even care. My whole life, it's like I have my father's voice inside of me being like, you have to work hard. Like, he knows. Like, if my dad ever saw this, I just want you to know you're a leech. A parasite. Obviously, I don't think my dad's gonna see this, but if my dad ever did, I do think about it sometimes. I'm like, he always had a fear of public speaking, and like this is essentially that, like a little, obviously there's no crowd. And I would obviously have a fear of everything the first time and the second time and the third time. I'm just a scaredy cat. But as a kid, I was like, I'm a scaredy cat. I'm never gonna do anything. They're right. But now I'm like, I'm a scaredy cat, and that sucks. Because you're going on the slide. Like, I know I might go on a lot of different rants in this time period. This is the most blind time period I've ever been in. Like, I seriously don't know what's up ahead. Hold on, this is bothering me. Never know what's up ahead. We never do. And I'm always looking for answers. So that's why I'm into the whole, like, divination. I'm not actually, because I also don't believe in anything, which is, but I like that, because I feel like when people think they got you figured out, but they never really do, because people are so multidimensional. So, like, I don't know. Like, I had a call with this random stranger yesterday. Like, complete stranger, and the whole time they were psychoanalyzing me. They were like saying things like, I could tell you're a really sad person, and I'm like, yo. I'm not. No. And actually, I'm getting that a lot from a lot of different people. They're like, I could tell you're sad. It's like, where were you a year ago when I was actually sad? I'm like, I'm sorry, well, I need to stop with the screaming thing. Let me chill out. Give me just 10 seconds. I'm sorry, guys. Like, it's not like, oh, where were you when I was actually sad? That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, why is everybody trying to project this sadness onto me? Like, I know I'm in a bad period, but I'm having fun. Like, I'm just learning that, like, we're on a floating rock, and I'm stuck in a system that I don't even like. And everybody's just like, yeah, well, get a higher paying job and hustle. Real. Okay, I will then. Fuck you. Okay, bye, guys.